All right, so it is now September 1st. We are a little over like 6 weeks and 5 days, so a little bit over 6 weeks out from the show. I missed a few weeks of uploads just because I've been super busy doing things, haven't been able to really get the camera out and film enough footage to make it like a cohesive type of video. But being as though we're 6 weeks out, we're close enough to where like it's like crunch time now. Weight is now at like 145-ish. My low, I saw a low last week of like 144.2. Physique is really coming together now. Feeling very confident. Posing is a lot better. So we're just gonna keep doing this week in and week out, practicing the posing, trying to lose like probably like 8 more pounds. Unfortunately for me, my strong suit like genetically is like my midsection, my abs, but it's also where like every last bit of fat wants to hang out on my body, like my lower abs. So I'm gonna have to get super lean to like come in really flat in that area, but we'll get there. Doing upper today actually with Nelson. He's gonna come down and get a workout in with me today. He's also competing on the same day as me in, I think, classic physique. And he's looking crazy already. He hasn't competed in 2 years. It's his first cut in 2 years, so he's looking pretty nuts already. So we both should be in pretty good shape for the first show of the season. But I'm gonna keep kind of stretching because I have like a few knots in my back. I don't know. I've been sleeping weird, and my back and my lats have been a little like tight. So I'm just gonna keep foam rolling and warming up till he gets here. All right, workout is done. I'm back home now, about to eat my last meal for the day. I just want to show you this little trick that I did today. Chipotle has this thing now where you can get like 4 to 6 servings for like $60. And I had a gift card, so that's what I did. So I plan on just meal planning this for the rest of the week. It's a way better buy. Even if you're gonna buy for like 2 people or like 2 bowls or whatever, you end up spending like $40. You might as well get this thing where everything comes individual like this. Way easier to track and meal prep for the week. So we got like this big thing of rice, chicken here, cheese, lettuce, beans. Only bad part is 2 of these, I can't touch these and they look so good. They give you 8 tortillas and then it's still in the fridge, but a bunch of sauces and stuff separate. So this is a way better option than just buying individual bowls because it's easier to track. Bad part is I had some of it for lunch, so I can't do rice right now. I'm gonna have to do like chicken and like potatoes, which is whatever. I don't have that much carbs left for the day. But yeah, I mean, I think this is the way to go when you get Chipotle from now on, because it's just way easier to track and it's just more, it's a better buy. I just gonna have to fight the temptation of these. Usually I just get a good whiff and I'll be all right. Just get a good, sometimes when you got, that's one of my hacks too. When you got like snacks that you can't eat, if you get a real good whiff, it takes the, she's laughing. It takes the hunger, it tell you, it does the trick. But yeah, I'm gonna get my last meal in and then sit on the couch and probably watch some TV or play Switch or read my Bible, probably all three. And then I'll see you guys tomorrow for legs. All right, so it's Wednesday now.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
Hitting legs. I normally am off on Wednesdays and do legs on Tuesday, but yesterday I was just way too busy. I'm to the point now where I kind of have to like schedule the things I have to do throughout the day, like revolving around my meals. That's how low my calories are at this point, because I just had no energy. I had a lot of things on my agenda yesterday and I didn't really know what time I had to do what, and then things just kept popping up and had to leave the gym, and then by the time I was done, I was starving. I was not gonna come back and do legs like that with no energy. So we're gonna hit them today. Today hasn't been as chaotic. I did have to run around a little bit now, but I should be good for the rest of the day. Only bad part is I did 0 days of cardio this week so far, so now I'm gonna have to do them. I'll have to do Wednesday through Saturday. My cardio didn't get increased. Actually, nothing. I got my check-ins yesterday, nothing changed, but I won't have a refeed this Saturday like I normally do because my weight didn't really change too much last week. By the end of the week, I'll be pretty drained, but we should definitely see a new low and then be in good shape after that. 6 weeks doesn't feel like a long time at all, so competition is getting close and I'm honestly like just ready for it. Last year I was at this point pretty nervous about it. Now I'm just like eager to get on stage already. And that is it for the leg workout. As you can see, I am now back home. I had my last meal, which sucked. It was just a little bit of beef, a little bit of chicken, and a bunch of vegetables because I had like no more carbs left. I had a tiny little bit of carbs left and I saved it to put some like oat flour in with protein powder and make like a mug cake for the very last meal because I needed some more protein. This is where I usually end up, in this position on this couch with no more energy left for the day after all my food is done. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to film an outro for this video. I didn't want to just end it like that, and I'm like, I'm gonna just have to show the realness because this is it at the end of the day. I have no more energy. I usually just lay here on the couch. I would either watch TV. I usually just play video games after I worked out, but I don't even have the energy for that. I either just watch TV. Most days I'll read my Bible. That's something that I've really been into making sure I have time for every day. It will be something that I talk about more often on this channel. Honestly, it's probably a big reason why this prep has been going so smoothly for me. It's just a different mindset going into it. I've really been leaning into my faith and learning as much as I can and just praying and realizing that, like, I'm just blessed and grateful for everything that I have in my life. I've never been so at peace with everything. Just blessed to be able to do this, to have the health and the means to be able to work out, exercise, and, you know, if I'm able to step on stage and win the competition, that's completely in God's hands, you know. So I'm just grateful and blessed. So I will leave it at that and get to it. So I appreciate you guys for watching, making it this far into the video. I will catch you next time.